Men, listen very carefully, because once you understand what I'm about to break down, you'll stop trying to fix problems that were never yours. Stop apologizing for things that were never your fault. Stop running emotional marathons for people who aren't even stretching. And most importantly, you'll stop caring what women think or say. Give me 30 seconds, and I'll show you the hidden mechanism inside many modern women that creates the same pattern across thousands of relationships. And before we start, relax. This isn't a women bad rant. It's a pattern recognition class with a bit of humor to keep your blood pressure stable. Now let's begin. The most common sentence I hear from men, married, divorced, dating, whatever, is this: nothing I do is ever good enough. You buy flowers, wrong color. You choose a restaurant, wrong place. You clean the house. You missed a spot. You don't clean. You're lazy. You work overtime. You're never home. You stay home. Where's your ambition? If you breathe too loud, stress. If you breathe too softly, suspect. And men blame themselves, thinking, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe if I try harder. No, brother. Sit down. Let's clear this up. One guy nailed it. He had said, as a married man, you'll drive yourself crazy trying to make a woman happy. Leave that up to her and do not feed into their desire for chaos. This man has seen things. This man walked through emotional Vietnam and returned with wisdom. And here's the truth bomb. Her dissatisfaction is usually not about you. It's a preloaded emotional operating system that was there long before you entered the chat. A random person once wrote, "My ex blamed me for everything and even used the law to force me out of my own house." 18 months later, she called, complaining that I made zero effort to win her back. Freedom tasted too sweet. People noticed. You want a perfect example of the unhappiness program? There it is, gentlemen. Some women will set you on fire, then ask why you're not warm toward them. But we are not done. We're just opening the door. Science time. The fun version. Around 50% of a person's optimism or pessimism is genetic. Some people are born with sunshine. Some wake up with thunderclouds and a complaint ready in their drafts folder. So when she constantly finds the negative, even in a paradise-level relationship, remind yourself, it's her internal coding, not your external effort. One man put it humorously, brutally, beautifully. Women only want two things. One, more. Two, something else. Is it exaggerated? Yes. Is it a joke? Yes. Does it feel a little too accurate sometimes? Also yes. Let's get into the roots. Most chronically unhappy women come from one of two childhood scripts. Script A, men disappoint me. Dad was gone, cold, harsh, inconsistent, or simply emotionally absent. Result? She carries an invisible belief. Men always fail me. So guess what she does? She either picks emotionally unavailable men or pushes good men until they look unavailable. Either way, prophecy fulfilled. Script B. Mom was never happy. Her mother complained about everything and everyone. Dad couldn't do anything right. The daughter absorbs the same emotional rhythm, like learning the family accent. This is why a commenter said, "I teach all my kids that they're only special to me and their mother." The world doesn't care. People forget they're raising future adults. That man deserves a national holiday, because entitlement always creates misery, for themselves and for everyone around them. Let's talk expectations. Modern women have been marinated in princess movies, romantic comedies, K-drama intensity, TikTok couples, fake pranking each other, Instagram soft life fantasies. They grow up expecting constant romance, constant fun, constant upgrades, constant emotional catering, constant fireworks, constant You're so special energy. Then real life arrives with Bill's routine, normal human flaws, real stress, toddlers throwing food, a man who snores like a tractor. And is that the gap between fantasy and reality? That gap is where chronic dissatisfaction lives. A 50-year-old man said it perfectly. It's impossible to make women happy. And with social media, this dilemma is unfixable. I'm 50 plus and I'm done. After my mother passes, I'm traveling the world solo. That's not sadness. That's peace speaking. Thanks to social media, every woman now has a front row seat to thousands of other women's highlight reels. Her friend posts, Dubai flowers, new kitchen, new body, new house, anniversary trip. She doesn't know. Sarah's husband is cheating. Maria's husband is unemployed. Kim took loans to fake her lifestyle. But in her mind, they have more. Why don't I? And suddenly her normal, stable, loving husband looks underwhelming. Another man I once met said, "You'll drive yourself insane trying to make a woman happy. They love chaos. Don't feed it." Some of you felt that line in your spine. Here's another hidden mechanism. Many women pretend during the dating phase. Pretend to be easygoing. Pretend to be confident. Pretend to love cooking. Pretend to be submissive. Pretend to enjoy whatever you enjoy. Pretend to be low maintenance. Why? Because society taught them, if I show the real me, he won't pick me. But performing is very exhausting. And exhaustion becomes resentment in the long run. And resentment becomes, you've changed. In the end. One old man once told his story. With my second wife, I realized the pattern too late. I stopped caring and told her, if you're unhappy, pick a door and leave. She finally did. Cost me $26,000. But I lost 120 pounds of ugly fat. Men everywhere applauded that line. Modern culture often tells women, you're a queen. You're divine. You're flawless. You're the prize. Men should worship you. Here's the issue. You cannot truly love someone you secretly consider beneath you. Nor can you be happy with someone you secretly look down on. This superiority mindset slowly corrodes relationships from the inside. Respect dies. Connection dies. Happiness dies. This part might surprise you. Some women want stability, but when they get it, they don't know what to do with it. Calm feels strange. Quiet feels suspicious. Comfort feels temporary. So they create drama to feel alive. It's not malice. It's emotional habit. Think of it like this. Many women don't recognize peace because they didn't grow up with it. Women face intense internal and external pressure. Don't waste your youth. Marry early. Don't marry too early. Build a career. Don't be too career-focused. Have kids. Don't rush into kids. It's a ticking emotional bomb. That underlying tension creates dissatisfaction that has nothing to do with you, but gets projected onto you. Modern culture told women they can have a perfect marriage, a perfect career, a perfect home, a perfect kids, a perfect body, a perfect romance, a perfect lifestyle with zero trade-offs. But reality disagrees. Career women feel lonely. Stay-at-home moms feel invisible. Women trying both feel overwhelmed. When everything feels like failure, unhappiness becomes the default setting. Some women have been unhappy for so long, such that it becomes part of who they are. They bond through complaining. They get sympathy for suffering. They feel validated as victims. They avoid accountability. One gentleman said something legendary. It's truly liberating when a man stops caring what women think or say. And it is. Because you can't save someone who doesn't want to be saved. Therapy should help. But modern therapy culture often teaches emotional vocabulary without emotional responsibility. So now men hear, "You're invalidating me. You're gaslighting me. You're emotionally unsafe. You're toxic." Translation: I'm unhappy. Fix it. It becomes a loop with no exit. Good men turn into exhausted versions of themselves, walking on eggshells, constant apologizing, silencing themselves, losing spark, losing identity, losing joy. One guy at some point wrote, "My dad told me, women are like your shadow. When you chase, they move away. When you walk away, they follow." That's old wisdom, and still true. Here's your final clarity. You cannot make an unhappy woman happy. Not with money, not with effort, not with perfection, not with self-sacrifice. If she wasn't happy before you, she won't be happy with you. So stop carrying emotional weights that were never yours. Here's the test that tells you everything. Was she joyful before you met her? Does she take responsibility for her moods? Does she express gratitude? Are her expectations realistic? Does she appreciate the simple things? If the answer is no, you are dealing with someone who will remain chronically dissatisfied no matter what you do. Your peace matters more than anyone's opinion. Your purpose matters more than anyone's mood. Your life is too valuable to waste in emotional quicksand. So, brothers, wake up. Stop caring what women think or say. Care about your mission. Care about your progress. Care about your freedom. Because life is too short to be a hostage to someone else's unhappiness.